Hi boys and girls, I just ran down the hall to do the check-in with Mrs. Cash Dollar, and I'm back, and now we are going to finish up chapter 3. We are going to do our little chapter 3 test, but before we get to the test, we're going to do our review page from the day before. All right, boys and girls, we in our chapter 3 Go Math book with the little bunnies. Make sure it says chapter 3. Also, parents, if you still have chapter 1 and chapter 2 in your child's backpack, toss them. We are done with those chapters. As a matter of fact, we're almost done with chapter 3. So you can go ahead and get rid of chapters 1 and chapters 2. So Mrs. Wargo likes to keep her Post-it notes in here so I know where I'm going. So I'm going to flip to my page here, and I am on page 172. And boys and girls, if you ever wondered what's beside it here, 172. That is how you read that number with words, 172. So up here, lesson check number 1. Parents, if you are doing this without the video, all of the directions down here. All right, so here we go. Pete has 5 marbles. Pete has 5 marbles. So what I would do, this is how I would do it. I know that you guys had your problem solving lesson yesterday. Mrs. Wargo was unable to make a video due to internet problems, but I'm gonna make a P for Pete. And I'm gonna make 5 marbles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Pete has 5 marbles. Jay has a number of marbles that is 2 more than 5. So I'm gonna get a different color crayon here. I'm gonna make Jay. He has 2 more than Pete. So here's Pete. Jay has 2 more. So I'm gonna make 2 more marbles. Make 2 more marbles. I'm gonna use the blue crayon here. So after you make your 2 more marbles, I want you to count up how many marbles there are all together. Then you're going to write the numbers. We will talk about what numbers you're going to write in a second. Okay? So if you want to pause the video and put Jay's 2 more marbles here, you can do that. All right, we're back. And we have Pete's 5 marbles and Jay has 2 more. So I'm going to make 2 more. If you wanted to, you could color this in. Your blue ones, you could color blue, and your whatever, this is red violet, I suppose. We could color in your red violet ones if you wanted to. Okay. So, on the first line here, how many marbles does Jay have? Okay, so Jay has 2 more than Pete. So actually, this is how many Jay would have. He would have the same number that Pete has, and then he has 2 more. So Jay has the same number as Pete. Maybe they both have 5 red marbles or 5 violet marbles. And then Jay has 2 more, and we made our 2 more blue. So how many does Jay have? Good job. That is 7 marbles. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So Pete has 5 and Jay has a number of marbles that is more than 5. How many marbles does Jay have? So Jay has 7. I'm going to use the same color for Jay. He has 7 marbles. So that's Jay. He has 7 marbles. Pete, he has how many marbles? Pete has 5 marbles. So Pete has 5 marbles. Jay had 2 more than Pete. So that's 7 altogether. Number 2 says, count and tell how many books. So you need to count how many books there are and write the number on the line. Count how many books there are and write the number on the line. Pause your video so you can do this problem. Count how many books and write the number on the line. All right, let's go ahead and go over this question now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 books. 5 books. All right, let's look at number 3. It says count and tell how many are in each set. So that's the first thing we need to do. We need to count how many turtles there are and write the number. Count how many bees there are and write the number. So that's the first thing. Count, write the number, count, write the number. I'll leave you with that. You can pause the video and we'll come back. All right, we're back. We're gonna go ahead and count the number of turtles. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 turtles. Let's count the number of bees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 bees. Now the next thing that they're asking us to do is we're comparing these numbers. They're asking us to circle the number that is greater. Which number is greater or bigger? Think about it and circle it. Circle the number that is greater or bigger. You can pause the video while you circle the greater number. All right, we're back. The number that you should have circled is what number? Yes, number 5. You should have circled the number 5 because it's a greater number than the 4. Also, if we remember, we talked about the alligator eating the bigger number. How would you make the alligator eat the bigger number? Let's pretend we have a box right here. And in this box, I'm going to make the alligator. Which way would the alligator be chomping? Pause your video and you can make this box and make the alligator eat the bigger number. All right, we're back. And now we're going to have the alligator eat the bigger number. We already determined that the bigger number is 5. So remember how we make the alligator eating the bigger number? It's eating it that way. And remember, just for fun, we sometimes would make the little teeth in there to eat the bigger number. It's eating the bigger number.